Do not touch me or you'll be going to the police.
Don't take a picture of me.
You are a cheater.
Are you literally gonna let that happen?
Look what you did to him.
She did not just look at her husband dead in the eyes and ask him, are you gonna let this happen? Are you gonna let him do that? While pointing at a guy who just showed up at their house, exposing her for letting him crack while getting married this week to that man that she just pointed at. What type of humiliation ritual is this? The only valid reaction in this situation is I unpause this video and that husband puts both him, her, and the other guy on the news. I hope nothing crazy happens, but I wouldn't be surprised. We're 9 seconds in and my brain cells are sparring each other trying to understand what the my ears just heard. Hold on.
Take a picture of me.
You are a cheater.
Are you literally gonna let that happen?
Look what you did to him. You just married
audacity.
him. You me on your goddamn wedding week. You are disgusting.
No, I didn't.
Oh, we didn't at your Aunt Jill's house, was it?
No.
I have proof. I have text messages. I have proof. If you lay a finger on me, you're going to jail. Okay? You are disgusting. Gabby Setterfeld, or whatever the your real name is. Just wait until I call your work and let them know what the fuck you do. You're disgusting.
I don't even know where to start to break this fucking humiliation ritual down. First of all, what the is wrong with you, and why are you on the phone walking away while another grown-ass strange man that you don't know that you've never heard of before showed up at your house in front of your crib and is accusing your wife? I mean, in this case, he's just straight up exposing her to you while you're about to get married to her this week. This should be life-shattering, altering information. What is worse than this? You're already invested. You probably already paid a shit ton of costs and everything. You want to hear this, and your reaction is to be on the phone. Who are you on the phone with? Calling the cops, bro? Walking away? Turning your back to this strange man who's over here exposing this thought-ass girl that you're about to be chained up with in a contract where she can ruin your life? And your reaction is to walk away with a phone on your ear. You deserve to get, you deserve this. I'm sorry. Some people just deserve to get done this bad. If this is your reaction, you don't look at her dead in the eyes with disgust. You don't say anything. You don't sit there and hear what he's saying out completely, because this is like a being from a different realm opening a portal and coming out here to warn you of what you just got yourself into. It's like marrying Satan's daughter, or Satan himself, that's disguised in human flesh, and somebody comes and warns you, hey bro, you're about to literally ruin your life if you get married to this week. And this is your reaction. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong. It's definitely the right thing. Or, I don't know how I feel about the whole, like, I'm going to call your work.
Just wait until I call your work and let them know what the fuck you do.
It sounds like he's hurt as well. Otherwise, why would you expose her like this? It sounds like this was a situation they were in where they were haram, going crazy with each other, right? And then she decides to get married to this man who's clearly incapable of thinking, or to basically the sucker that's gonna actually give her, I don't even want to use that word, bro. She wants to get married to somebody who's gonna willingly slave their ass off and give all the money to her and house and shit, right? This guy was probably not gonna do that. So my guess is she cut him off. So he decides to come and hit the nuclear button and do this in front of her husband and post this shit to social media. Hold on, bro. This is as messy as it gets. And I don't like anybody in this video so far, to be honest with you.
Milton, Canada. Gabby Setterfield. Nobody this shit.
Look at what I just observed, bro.
Disgusting.
Notice how, look at this right here. Notice how he disappears. This fat ass, big ass truck is so big that when he walks to the side, his frame disappears behind it. I'm not saying we should have a height limit on trucks, but I am. Because, bro, I see the comments too. I've seen people say that people who buy big ass trucks are compensating for some shit. And I low-key kind of see it off of this video. You got a gold medalist thought eater as a wife, and a man walks up to expose that to you and expose her for cheating on you, her husband, with him. So you walk to the side of your truck and your frame disappears? You don't say anything? This is just a bad look for truck drivers, bro, or whatever the word is, man. Look, I'm gonna be serious now. How long have you been watching me for? And yes, I'm talking to you. Now, if you've been watching me for over a year, we don't have to have this conversation. But if you haven't and you're a part of the new squad, the new viewers, first of all, welcome to the channel. And all y'all are going to get from me is some real content. But second of all, you need to go look at some of my older videos, bro. We've seen prototypes and phenotypes of female and male that should put your head on a swivel, kind of, on a 360, be aware notion, kind of, if that makes sense. What I'm getting at is we live in a cruel reality. I've brought y'all so many situations that should alter the way you view people for your own protection. And in this case, let's focus on the relationship here, the platonic relationship, right? When it comes to viewing women, bro, you have to understand that the shit that y'all see on the channel and that y'all see out there is real, right? You gotta understand that loyalty, unless you are a man of, and this is just a hard truth, bro, and even if you are this, what I'm about to say, it can still happen to you. You have to legitimately be like at the top of your game at all times and never relax. What do I mean by that? Your body, your physical, your mental, in the sense of don't overshare, don't ever get too comfortable, don't ever show who you really are, the softer version. I'm not saying you should be a villain, but what I'm getting at is you have to understand that these situations are real and can happen to anybody. And this whole getting married to one of these modern women who don't value God in their life, as bad as this sounds to say, bro, if you're caught up in a situation where you saw the signs and you let it pass because you were so in love with this woman, you got no one to blame but yourself, because letting that pass is gonna put you in a position that you're gonna regret, bro. It might put you in one of my videos where this shit happens to you, bro. You're over here paying for her, housing her, literally getting married to her, signing a contract that ties you to this woman for the rest of your life. Unless she decides to divorce you, which that's the majority of divorces are led by females, bro. They're the ones that initiate the divorce over dumb shit in the United States. Stupid ass shit. So that's what you're doing for her to be able to access the same thing as a man who's not doing any of that shit for her and is simply treating her bad. You both get the same access because she's a hoe. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? You gotta just be on the lookout, bro, and be careful. And even then, this shit can still happen to you. And the reason why this guy pissed me off is because of his reaction. Straight up. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the phone with the cops. Listen to how crazy this sounds. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the phone with the cops, calling for other men to come to his house to remove a strange man who came up exposing his thought wife for being a cheating, promiscuous hoe, instead of taking care of the problem himself and either telling this guy to go away or confronting both of them or her. Do you see how bad that sounds, bro? You have to call the cops to get another man off of your property? Off of your house. You don't even say a word to him. You don't even say, hey, bro, watch out, go away. You called. It's a sick world we live in, bro. It really is. And I think another aspect that could explain why he took the non-confrontational route here is hubris. Do y'all know what that word means? In this context, it means he has built his entire life on being with this woman, right? He wants to continue living in this fake reality. He doesn't want to hear this. Even though his gut knows that this shit is true, he's still gonna let this pass and believe her lies, no matter how stupid they sound. Because he's getting married to this girl, bro. It's like Logan Paul. He literally married the football stadium's trash can. I don't care, bro. This is just how I view these things. With photographed evidence of people throwing trash in that trash can. He still got married to her, bro. I think this is the case here. He's just too invested. And he doesn't want the investment to go down regardless of how bad it is. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. This was a quick little video. I wanted to get on here and watch with y'all, bro. Y'all stay safe. I'm out of here.